Babble, Bo Babble, but Google Babble, Google Babble, Google Babble, give the boot. Google Babble. Alright, hello, welcome to Android Weekly. This is RICKY, the Android guy, bringing you news and stuff. Alright, guys, so the first news is new scenes about Google Babble. Google Babble. That's just so weird. I don't know if that's really the name of it. I'm really curious if that's going to be the official name of it. It just like screens of it in Gmail. So we're not sure how this is, if this is, the final look of it, but it's interesting. Basically, the idea behind Google Babble is going to be combining Google Talk, Google Docs Chat, and Google Plus Messenger, Hangouts, all into one. Supposedly, it might eventually even get Google Voice. Now, of course, we're not going to realize this till Google I.O., which will come out on May 15th, I believe? May 15th, 16th. I didn't get to go, unfortunately, so I cried at night for a while. I'm really curious to see how this goes. I think it's a good idea. I think Google Talk does need an update, but I would personally still call it Google Talk. I'm not sure about the Babble. Another article comes from HTC One. Supposedly, they're going to be in your face for the next 3 months. The company plans on having showrooms at major U.S. malls. So, Apple has its stores, of course, and now we've just heard from last week that, Samsung is going to have stores inside of Best Buy. So basically they're going to take like a portion of Best Buy's store, and it's going to be a Samsung store. So that's really cool. But so HTC, is basically trying to go into big cities such as New York, Los Angeles, Dallas, Chicago, Houston, San Francisco, Washington, and focus on those cities and basically have like a showroom where like they can show you stuff like the HTC One, and wouldn't that be it? I mean, just saying. I mean, what else do they really have? But yeah, so I don't know. I think this is a good idea. HTC does need to be more aggressive. I would personally say, though, that they're kind of overreaching. I think that they should go for marketing in terms of advertising instead of direct marketing. They should go for indirect marketing, so, advertising through commercials. It's worked very successfully for Samsung. Why not do that, HTC? If you're going to spend millions, I would more say that that's money better spent. First, get your name out, get the phone out so people know about it besides the tech industry. Right now, the tech industry knows about it. But you aren't doing any pre-orders at all right now, so obviously you're doing something wrong. I would say that that's a better choice for them. For the Sony Xperia phones, guess what? They are probably going to support DualShock 3 controllers that come on the PS4. So that's kind of cool. Supposedly, the Sony Xperia Z will be the first phone that allows you to do this through an update. So it doesn't work on with it now. Basically, through an update, you're going to be able to use the PS3. Well, it says even maybe support the PS3 controller, but definitely the PS4 controller. And so it'll definitely work through wireless through Bluetooth. So that's kind of cool. I mean, it definitely gives the Xperia phones an advantage. Although, honestly, Sony, I understand you're trying to sell your phone, but you honestly should just kind of give that to every phone. Because, I mean, my idea has been with Sony for a long time. They should have their Sony mobile PlayStation Store available for all phones and all tablets. And, well, all Androids. All phones and all tablets. And just make it so that anyone could use them. And then if you do that, then, people will buy the games from you. Kind of like how your PlayStation Store is, because, let's face it, your Vita's not selling, and this way you can actually still make money through a digital form. And then, developers will start putting their own games and everything like that and play it on there. Because, the Vita, I think, won't sell. I mean, with the PS4, and if you companion it right, it could sell, but I don't know, it's just not selling now, at least. The Asus, we're just going through all the manufacturers today. Asus has announced their new 7-inch MeMo pad on sale for $150. So what do you get for this tablet? Well, you get it in a couple different colors. First of all, you get it in white, pink, and black. Bluish. It's like a bluish black. It does have only... So here's the big thing. It's only a single core processor. Really not even a dual core. I mean, that's... Single core, I mean, that's retro. I mean, that's like old school. I mean, I remember back in, 2007, we had single core processors. I mean, that was like old school. Single core processor, 1 gig of RAM, which isn't bad, it's understandable. 16 gigs of storage, which is expandable, so it does have a micro SD card slot, and 1 megapixel camera in the front. It does have Android 4.1 on there, but I mean, how fast can it really run with a single core processor that I believe we don't have the exact specs on what the speed of it is. If it's like a 2 gigahertz, you're fine. Even if it's a 1.5, that should be fine actually. But I mean, comparing to all the devices out there that have dual core 1 gigahertz minimum kind of thing now, on Android 4.1, you have to feel that would be so much more lag compared to the $50 more for the Nexus 7 that Asus also makes. So I don't know. We will test this tablet out, of course, and see how it compares to the Nexus 7, but I have a feeling that the Nexus 7 will still be your better choice. Google Fiber has unfortunately gone to Austin, Texas. So if you live in Austin, Texas, I officially now hate you. Just saying. Yes, you get gigabit speeds of insane proportion for really no price whatsoever, and so now it is Kansas City and Austin, Texas. You bastards. Enjoy the Google Fiber. Hope it fails and you guys don't get it or something like that. But, other news, from another manufacturer. The Galaxy Note 8-inch has been confirmed, guys. It's actually coming out on April 11th. So by the time this video is posted, it should be tomorrow, I believe. Really cool. It's a 16 gig of internal storage, priced at $399 for the Wi-Fi. Now, I'm kind of torn with this price point. I mean, it's by far the best 8-inch tablet out. It destroys the iPad mini in every way, from screen quality to not only the screen quality, but expandable memory. You have a built-in IR blaster to, of course, be your TV. You have split screen capability, so you have 2 apps at the same time. You have the S Pen, which of course just brings so much functionality to it, especially for 8-inch, just the perfect size. I will be getting this from day one. I love the idea. Now, Samsung is supposed to be giving all these bonuses, like 50 gigs of Dropbox storage again for 2 years, a month of unlimited streaming with Samsung Music Hub, and supposedly a $25 Google Play gift card, although I do not have specifics on that. So if you think about it, it's kind of more like $375 if you get a $25 Google Play gift card. So I'm definitely going to get this. Would it be that much better compared to a Nexus 7 for $200 though, that's half the price? That's where it'll be tricky, especially as a new Nexus 7 is, quad core, better processor and things like that, and it's still that price. Then it's kind of like, well, which one's better? So let's see how this goes. I'm definitely in the 8-inch, and we'll see how it tests out against the current tablets on the market. And for the final news, Google Store 4.0 has been completely redesigned. I downloaded it. We'll be doing a video on it, and it looks really nice. It's a very clean interface. I like it. I like most of the features of it. There's one thing that I don't like as much, which I'll go over on my review for it. But yeah, I like it. It's starting to roll out today. However, they are saying that it can take a while before it is released. I will try to put a link in the description down below where you can click and download it now if you want to, and you can see it there when I post the video. Alright guys, if you have any other questions, feel free to ask, and out of all the manufacturers, which one have you grown accustomed to liking more? Which one do you think is going to have a good year? Which one do you think is probably not going to have the best year? Let me know. This has been RICKY, the Android Guy.